Alright, our raiders back home. Let's go ahead and disband them. Check how our building is going. Making progress. We're not gaining any more prestige. We're going to have to up our efforts there. Let's see what our neighbors got going on here as well. Alright, had to put a cut in there, but we're back. So I didn't pause the game. We're being raided. My courtiers are being killed, and one of them was my counselor, so really not loving that, being raided by this fool. I don't know if there's any point in raising an army, because he's just going to stop me anyway, so... Alright, wife number 2 is pregnant. Excellent. Who was this guy? Oh, he was my bishop. So, we don't have to replace those, so... Oh, that's alright. We really need to build up some troops so we can stomp that fool. Let's just go ahead and pin these guys to the outliner so we can quickly check on them if we need to. Alright, Leviathan. It behooves a chieftain to spend some time at sea with the salty air in his face and a fine vessel beneath his feet. Today sees my personal craft and a small escorting squadron out for drills, practice, and pleasure. The short voyage has been an exhilarating change of pace from the lack of port, and we all spot it. A distant plume of water followed by a small island of wine-dark flesh rolling out of the waves. The greatest beast of all the deeps, a whale. Alright, so we have a prowess challenge. We've only got a 32% chance of catching the whale. Let the others handle it, bring me the carcass, or let it go free and get some prestige. I think we need the gold the most. And I don't like those odds, so let's just take the 50. Do that. Gosh, we're just such amazing sailors. Alright, we've got low county control because we've been raided. Let's set our marshal to increasing the control. That's going to take forever, but it's about all we can do. Let's look at some of our other mayors here, or neighbors. So nobody's really consolidated power except this guy. He's the only high chieftain, which is a duke level title. And his daughter is the Queen of Alba. Interesting. Alright, we had a daughter. With a tired yet blissful smile, Isabella presents me with a perfect little daughter. One day, child, you will carry out my legacy. What name would be fit? Such a mighty lady. I have no idea with these names, so let's just find a good Christian name. Let's go with Siobhan. Nailed it. And let's see, she doesn't have any traits. That's okay. We can appoint a guardian, so I can educate her. Alright, now she'll just be my ward, and so we can help kind of direct her education. So, alright, at least we do have an heir now. We're not totally screwed if we die. Far from home, a stranger is brought before me. He's been waiting outside the castle gates for a week, my liege. My guards inform me. The man bows deeply. My name is Andres, and your highness. I have traveled far and wide, seen many things, but my family and I are weary of the road. If you allow us to stay, I will happily share my knowledge of the world with you and be your loyal servant. Let's take a look at this guy. He's a cowardly blackguard. He does have some pretty good prowess, though. I don't like the look of his wife. And his son, also good prowess. Who is this? Oh, my bishop. Alright, I think we're going to have this guy join. Let's just go for a weak hook. And him and his son can both become knights, so... champions, excuse me. So that's good. We're getting a few better champions here in our army. That's going to help. I did want to check... Oh, I wanted to check succession. So we do have Confederate partition right now, so all of our titles are going to get split, basically. And we do have male preference, but our female rulers can, or female heirs can still inherit if we have no male heir. So right now, if we died, all of our realm is going to go to our daughter, which is just this one county. Let's keep... going down this tree. We got another lifestyle perk. And it's winter. Luckily, we do have another gold. We do have enough gold to do another building. So once the longhouse is complete here, we'll build another building. We can't construct a new holding yet until we have some more research done. But greetings, Chieftain Maitiu of Leinster. It's my duty to inform you that irrefutable evidence has been unveiled proving that you're married to Chiefess Isabella is consanguineous in nature. This information will stay between the two of us if you end this holy union at once. What? Alright, so this fool is spouting some bullshit about us that we're in an incestuous marriage with our wife. How is that possible? It ain't. Alright, so this guy needs to go. Since we've got a 100% chance with our intrigue skill here, we're going to go by that. Get out of here, clown. Alright, this guy's got raiders raised, but I don't know why. Really don't like the look at this. Okay, so Viking adventurers are dangerous because I believe if the adventurers are successful, basically they can come, you know, if you're one of these Vikings, oh, my wife's pregnant again. If you're one of these Vikings, you can choose to go on an adventure, and basically then once you conquer a place, you just move your whole realm. So instead of just adding another, county or whatever, you just move the whole thing, and this is your new home base now. So obviously we want to watch out for the Vikings because they suck and they're usually way more powerful than we are. So like this guy, he's a Viking. He would be good to go to war with, but this is Ivar himself that holds this county. The child is not meant to be. My wife tells me it's the way of life, but her hand lingers on her belly, so lost the baby. Dang, we are struggling with that right now. Oh, okay. I've been corresponding with your chancellor. I must say that I've come to see you in a new light. Perhaps you are someone I could one day call my friend. Okay, that's good. He likes us a little more now. But yeah, you can see we have 400 troops. He's got 3,600. So if he decided he wanted to conquer us, there's not much we could do. Now, one thing we can look into is whether we maybe just want to murder him. So right now it only has a 41% chance, which is terrible. We would want better odds than that. We could probably get some people to join. But it's also, if you start it, then if you start it and abandon it, you got to wait 10 years, I believe. So, but I found that the reasons you might want to do that are if the partition laws are such, like he's got 4 sons. So the idea is that if we murdered him, his realm would splinter, and then we'd have, maybe just this would be that only county that person would inherit. So, yeah, but with those odds, I don't want to do that right now. Oh, who are you at war with? Those Viking adventurers are fighting him. Oh, and he's at war up here. So he's winning that war, but he's losing terribly to these adventurers. Let's see if... Let's check the development. This is already all pretty much undeveloped. Let's see if there's anybody else we can go raid over here. Let's just raise the raiders because I think that's easier to see. Everything's been raided. That's all been raided. That has not. How strong are you? 80. Experimentation. I offer Radoburn my sincere thanks as he stares angrily at me through the haze of alchemy. It was not easy to find someone to volunteer to test my collection of substances. For him, it has been an evening of pain, burning sensations, and occasional unconsciousness. So we're going to get some lifestyle experience. We gain experimental poisons for 10 years. This guy hates us for a long time. Who is this guy? It's just one of my champions we're experimenting on. Or we can... Oh, we can crank up the heat a little bit. We'll get experimental poisons, but we'd also kill him. He's one of our better champions, so I think we'll just go with that and maybe just have him hate us for a while. Let's see, what's it going to cost to go? Oh, we can't. We're going to walk all the way there? Alright, screw that. I wonder why we can't disembark. We're unable to raid across the sea. Maybe that's a Viking only thing. How strong are you? Yeah, he's gonna be a little bit stronger. Let's just wait. Alright, let's check on our neighbors. So this guy, still a little bit stronger than us. Ossery. Come back to that. We're very close to him, but he's got these alliances that are making it tough. Rise of the Scots. So they share common origins with other Anglo-Saxons. The clans living in northern Britain's lowlands have adapted to life in the rugged terrain. Diverging culturally and linguistically from their former countrymen, these Scots have enthusiastically embraced their new cultural identity. Will they be able to thrive on their own? Be interesting to see. So we've got Scotland forming up there. You know, good for them. Yeah, let's also look at our culture here. So we're part of Irish culture. You can see the different cultures around here. Currently our cultural head is the High Chief up here. And so these are the things that are basically being researched. And so the cultural head gets to choose the current fascination, which increases the research speed. So he's in researching Casus Belli. Gonna take a while, but that's fine. We can't control that until we have more holdings. Our wife is pregnant again. Let's just speed up time a little bit. Get these longhouses done. They bloom in the wilderness. For the third night in a row, I'm sitting at the same table at the same inn. It is an excellent view of the bar and a captivating barmaid behind it. My daydream is interrupted when my spymaster Lorcan slams his tankard down on the table. I've seen you gawking at a rock all night, he whispers with a shy smile. I do not blame you. She is a brave woman. Do you want me to make introductions? Hello, hello? You know her? That would be perfect. And who is this guy again? Our spy master. Alright, so if we have him make introductions, we're going to get 50 intrigue lifestyle experience, but our spy master will also become our friend, which is good because you really don't want your spy master to hate you. It's tends to get much more murdery when that happens. We do still have a solid chance on our own. And we get 300 lifestyle experience points. Alright, so we've already got one perk unlocked here, so let's go kidnapper, and now we can abduct people, which is kind of fun. And we're so close to finishing that tree. Let's do this, though. We'll become friends with our spy master. I've seen Iraq turn down more advances than I can count, but thanks to Lorcan's introduction and relaxed demeanor, she soon opens up. The conversation flows smoothly. I did not expect to have so much in common with a barmaid. I only realized Lorcan has left when Iraq puts her hand on my arm and asks if I want a room for the night. A room for two, judging by the look in her eyes. Alright, we got some choices here. We can go with every night. She will become our lover. And we can sort of do a one-time, hit it and quit it, as the kids say. You know, we'll probably just end up marrying her anyway. So, wow, she's got amazing diplomacy. And she's a resentful gambler. Yep, we're going to lock this down. So, Matt is taking on a lover. So now if we go to our relationships, we've got our lovers listed over here. While our wife is pregnant. All right, we just had another daughter. And she is pretty, so she inherited that trait from our wife, so that's excellent. Those traits just are huge, making a difference. How old is Siobhan? Siobhan is 2. Let's find another good Christian name. Let's go with Cecilia. Back to our lover. Lost in thought. My daughter and her heir Siobhan. My daughter and heir Siobhan is an unusually calm child while others play wild games. She often withdraws to a silent corner. She does not speak a lot, but I can tell she's always thinking about something. What is on her mind? She's pensive, so that's going to give her stewardship and learning, so that's pretty good. Our other daughter, let's go ahead and start educating her as well. Back to my lover. Let's see what we can do. She already likes me 88, which is quite a bit. All right, let's check something here. All right, so bastards can be legitimized. So we could do that if our lover gets pregnant here, but why don't we see if... why don't we just get married to her? She's going to accept. My chiefess Arak, my sweetness, to think that I can embrace you openly now. With the blessing of both Saint Brid and the people around us, I'm the happiest man alive. We're all loving it. We do have 2 spouses now, so our wife, who's not super jazzed about that. So our wife kind of hates us, but how can we... Oh, how can we improve that? Let's just start a sway scheme against her. Oh my gosh. Alright, because Matt is shy, which I said this, it's kind of a rough trait in this game. Because he's shy, we got a huge stress gain, so we are getting close to just being fully stressed out here. Let's take care of that. Gosh, feasts are great, but I think, yeah, we're not going to lose stress because we're shy. So, our wife's pregnant again. Let's go on a hunt. We will lose stress there. Oh, these guys are pretty strong. Alright, we'll come back to that. The foragers. The woods truly is... What? The woods truly is the mantle of the poor? But as the stag flees in panic from foraging peasants, I feel my patience wearing thin. Surely there must be better things to do in Setherlac or whatever than picking roots and mushrooms. Guards drive the rabble out of my hunting grounds. Generous donation should keep them away long enough. Alright, so we get these filthy casuals out of here. We do gain a lot of prestige, which we do need. And our peasants aren't going to like us. Or we can give them a donation and gain development, growth, and popular opinion. Development is awful. You know what? This is my land. I don't care about these fools. Let's take that prestige. do want to see. Hunt returning from the wild. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses and leave the plains behind as the servants prepare the stag and other game for the journey back. To heed the call of the wild is usually an adventure, but this outing truly delivered both the good and the bad in overabundance. Let us leave this adventure behind for now. We gain another 50 prestige. That is excellent. I'm trying to see if you are a war. If you are a war. Oh, you are defending. And he's got Ivar the Boneless here has 6,500 soldiers. This is not going to be great. Alright, let's check rating again. So this guy does have some loot. I don't know if he'd raise his allies, so let's just see if we can go raid him and get lucky. I don't think his allies will come help, so maybe we get lucky and nope. The hell did he get these troops? Just pathetic. Well, so our raiders are pathetic. How about you? You've got some loot. Oh, maybe we can go. All he's got is mercenaries, vastly superior to us. Where's allies? And this guy is a Viking. But let's come back. We have a son and heir. With a tired yet blissful smile, Isabella presents me with a perfect little son. Such a beautiful boy. One day, child, you will carry my legacy. What name would befit a chieftain? I don't know what any of these names mean. We're going to name our son Andrew. There you go, strong and wise, my beautiful boy. I want to see if I can get lucky and go raid this guy. Well, we've got our guys raised here. I don't think this is going to go well, but we'll give it a shot. All these dirty wetlands. I'm hoping to try and hit him while his troops are gone. So he's got a peasant revolt. He is in this battle. It's part of this war. Interesting. Vikings are just going nuts right now. So I'm hoping all his troops are gone and he doesn't have anybody else raised, and maybe we will get lucky. Avoid all these fools on the way back. Yeah, you're pretty strong. Let's just see if we can scoot out of there with that. $12 gold, that's not too bad. We didn't capture anybody, unfortunately, but... Alright, let's come on home. And our longhouses are done. That is excellent. So that's going to increase our levies, control growth, and our prestige, which we definitely need to support our troops. Since we do have gold, let's see what we can do. War camps are going to increase our levies and the effectiveness of our troops. Same thing with Palisade. I think if we go for markets, just because that early gold is so valuable. Let's do that. Alright, how old is our daughter? 4. Alright, we brought back 12 gold and 12 prestige. Excellent. Our first successful raid. How strong are you? A little bit stronger. Just disband these guys real